Okay, welcome to this lesson. This is factors that influence advocacy. Remember, these factors are the ones that will have to enhance the success of advocacy campaign. So the first factor that can influence the success of advocacy campaign is availability of resources and funding. Remember, we say that in advocacy you need to mobilize adequate resources. Yeah, you need resources to carry out advocacy. And these resources could be financial resources or maybe other material resources. If these resources are readily available, then you are likely to come out successful in your advocacy campaign. The second factor is the power to influence people. So do you have that power to influence people or not? Remember, we say that advocacy is all about influencing the policy makers. Yeah. So are you able to influence them, or they are the ones who will have to influence you? So you'll only have this power to influence people if you as the advocacy team are conversant with the advocacy issue. And that's why we have been insisting that you need to do a thorough research in line with the issue that you are advocating for. You cannot just say that FGM is bad and you don't have maybe the facts which will have to prove that actually FGM is a form of human rights violation. So the power to influence people depends with how conversant you are with the topic and how you are going to speak, whether with authority or not. And number three is the choice of the media. For example, some media are more popular than others. So remember, we need to use different forms of media. It could be print media or maybe electronic media. So the media that you are going to choose will have to determine whether you are going to be successful or you are not going to be successful. Now that we have said that there are some media that are popular than others. So that one also depends on the same. And number four is networking and collaboration with like-minded people and organizations. So it's good that you need to network and also collaborate with other like-minded institutions or organizations. So if your advocacy maybe issue is in line maybe with diseases, for example HIV/AIDS, then you must also be in a position to identify those organizations that are also working in line with this. For example, we have the National AIDS Control Council. Yeah. So are you able also to partner and also collaborate with them so that they can also enhance the success of the advocacy campaign or not? We also have research. Yeah, this is now concerned with the evidence available on the advocacy issue that you have identified, just like what I've said here. You will only have that opportunity to influence someone if you have the facts which try to confirm that actually what you are saying is not good. Politics is also there. This is the concern of the political power interest and also the attitudes towards the change. And finally, we have the skills possessed by the advocacy team. Remember, we talked about the skills that you need in advocacy. We talk of communication skills. Are you able to communicate effectively or not? So those are some of the factors that will have to influence the success or the failure of advocacy process. So they'll have to influence the failure if they are not there. But they'll have to influence the success if all those aspects are there. So thank you. We'll have to meet in another lesson.